Quick shout out to my personal branding masterclass. But listen, you don't have to buy it. Just because this channel is mostly immigrant focused, I understand certain situations, you might be tight on budget or whatever the situation is. If you can invest in it, sure, it's going to give you a lot more value to be more influential on social media and make more money. But if you can't, my free videos are always going to be here. All right, you don't need to stress. But if you want to invest in it, links in the description, and I guarantee you, it's going to give you a lot more value. It's going to help you be more influential and set up your personal brand in a very leveraged manner. Help you make way more money on a long enough time frame. So yeah, let's compare. You need an aesthetic physique by the end of 3 months. Which process do you think is going to get you there faster? 1, if you take cold showers, meditate, breath work, journal, hit the gym 30 minutes a day. 2, wake up, cold shower, and go to the gym an hour and a half a day with good nutrition. Which do you think is going to get you there faster? Is it this or is it this? Option B is undeniably the one which is going to get you there faster. Anyways, that was just an example. What I'm trying to explain to you here is that doing actual work is what gets you to a point where you want to be. By all means, cold shower, breath work, meditating, journal, everything, all of this is going to help you a lot. It's going to help you to get into that state of doing the work. It's not going to replace the work. It's going to get you to a point where you could do optimal work, where you could do leveraged work. It's not going to replace your work. You need to do actual work in order to get to a point where you want to be. Another example, a serious one. Let's say you are in a competition with another guy in a clothing business, all right, clothing brand. This guy, your competition, meditates, breath work, journal, cold shower, and all of that. 4 hours a day is gone in this. Do you think he's going to improve more, or you who just wakes up, takes a quick cold shower and gets to work and just figures out what he has to do better and what he has to do more and do things in a more leveraged way than what your competition is doing? Obviously, you're going to grow way better than what this guy's going to grow. And by all means, this guy's doing good. I won't say that he's taking a wrong step by doing breath work or, taking a cold shower or something like that. No, he's doing his thing. But in my opinion, if you need something faster, if you want to get to a point where you want to be faster, you need to do actual work and you need to have that sense of urgency to get it done. Without this, you might make it in life, but it's going to take you way longer than what it would actually take you if you have that sense of urgency and you understand this logic that doing actual work is what gets you there. Sure, meditate, think about it, manifest all that. To me, at least, that thing's going to get you to a state where, you're going to be motivated, inspired enough. You're going to be in that mode, that, that sense where, you could work more, you could work in an optimal way. It's like taking a pre-workout after starting a workout. Do you think taking pre-workout takes longer than your workout? Absolutely not. Because pre-workout is just getting you prepped up. That's not your workout. You're getting prepped up to do the workout. And that has to be quick. That's what I'm trying to say here. That's as simple as I can make it. You need to do actual work in order to get to a point where you want to be, regardless of which industry or which niche, which profession. If you take anything as your competition, if that guy is taking longer to do things, you need to do it faster. You need to do it quicker. You need to do it with more leverage. When do you get that leverage? When you have enough time. When do you have enough time? When you get things done quicker. If you get things done quicker, you have enough time to reflect back what you did right, what you did wrong, how could you make it better, all of it. And it's a win-win situation here. You grow faster because you have that sense of urgency, plus you're reflecting back. You have enough time to, switch things over. If some things don't work, you have enough time to, switch it over quick. If you have that sense of urgency in everything to improve yourself, you're going to get things done way better, way quicker, in a more leveraged way. And look, I'm not here to say that, I'm the best. I've done things way quicker than everybody else. Like my competition, I've surpassed everybody. No, I'm surpassing my competition And I'm upfront with that. I'm not here to say that, oh, I'm gonna do my best, let's see how it's gonna work. No, I am gonna do my best, but I'll make sure that I'll do it better and quicker and more than my competition. And again, I'm gonna be upfront. I wanna be better than everybody. From my previous videos, if you've seen some, this is what I say. You need to be that guy who does more and better of what your competition is doing. That's how you win. There is no handout, there is no secret to make it to the top. This is the secret. You need to do more, you need to do better, you need to do it quicker. And this, my friends, brings us to the end of this session. I hope you understood what I was trying to say. Again, there are no handouts, there are no shortcuts, there is no secret sauce. This is the secret sauce. You need to do actual work in order to win. All that breath work, taking cold showers and all that, I'm not against it. Do it if you want to. And it helps you. I'm not going to say it doesn't. It will help you. But it helps you to get into that state where you could work more. Instead of doing that, in my opinion, what if you could just skip most of it and just get to work? Doing more work is going to get you there quicker where you want to be, instead of getting into that state of working more. Because time is the most valuable asset you have. You can't waste that. You might waste 10 minutes, 20 minutes here and there, but on a long enough time frame, that's a whole lot of time. I'm not trying to make things up, nothing motivational. I've always given practical advice, because practicality is what matters. You can't win with having emotions, with having that motivation in mind. You need to have practicality in mind and in your process in order to get things done in a proper way, in a way that it gets you the result which you need, ultimately.